Oi, Mzansi Lovers! Nos últimos vídeos, a gente viu um pouco dos meios de transportes da África do Sul, tanto por um viés turístico quanto por um viés sociocultural. Hoje a gente vai ver eles falando dos sinais, essa coisa maravilhosa, essa comunicação silenciosa e cheia de significado. Vendo a reportagem, né, sobre a exposição, eu falei no último vídeo, aí quem quiser dar uma olhada lá, tem link na descrição. Vendo o vídeo da artista plástica que fez essa exibição, ela fala que tem um sinal que é mais ou menos assim, alguma coisa assim, que é para quando você não tem o dinheiro todo da passagem, mas você tá perguntando assim, ó, você me dá uma moral? Eu acho isso muito simbólico, né? Você conseguir se comunicar ali, sim, profundamente, né? Tem refinamento. A pergunta que eu tinha elaborado a princípio nas entrevistas era: você pode me ensinar um sinal de táxi? E o que estava acontecendo era que todo mundo fazia o basicão, que era, ó, cidade e local, né? Eu falei assim, não, gente, mas eu quero saber, assim, sabe, as coisas boas. Esse já sei. Eu mudei a pergunta. Eu perguntava assim: você pode me ensinar um sinal de táxi sem ser esse, ou depois de um tempo foi esse daqui também? E eles deram as respostas deles, né? O que acontece é que muitas vezes, assim, e aí eu já peço desculpa pela falta de recurso mesmo, né? Então era eu com uma câmera e um sonho. Não tinha tripé, não tinha nada, né? Muitas vezes, quando eu estava engajada na conversa, assim, eu ia mexendo e não ia prestando muita atenção, eu ia prestando atenção na pessoa e não ia prestando atenção no celular, então às vezes desfocava e tal. Para as outras perguntas, para os outros vídeos, isso não faz muita diferença, mas para esse que eu tenho que focalizar a mão, faz, né? Teve parte aí de entrevista que eu tive que cortar porque a pessoa tava assim, o sinal é esse, e aí eu corto a mão. Mas uma coisa que eu pude observar é que esse e esse, assim, te leva basicamente para qualquer lugar, já que é o símbolo que todo mundo sabe. Então, assim, de alguma forma, o basicão dá conta do recado. Antes de ver o que eles falaram, tem um recadinho para vocês. Esse é o último vídeo da série do lado de lá. Ah! O meu objetivo, quando eu comecei com esses vídeos, era despertar um pouco a curiosidade de vocês pelo continente africano. E eu acho que eu consegui, porque as pessoas vinham conversar comigo, contando caso, falando, ai, lembrei de tal coisa, não sei o que, já conheci fulano que foi, me falou não sei o que lá. Então eu percebi que houve o diálogo mesmo, que era nisso que eu estava interessada, né? Assim, vamos falar sobre a África? A África é um continente encantador e merece ser celebrado. E a África do Sul está no meu coração de um jeito que eu não sei nem explicar. Tem que ir lá, vai lá e depois me conta como é que foi. Thaís Araújo, ó, ela teve uma abordagem histórica na viagem dela lá, foi ela, os meninos dela e tal. África do Sul. Então, bora para a África do Sul. Muito obrigada a todos vocês que apoiaram esse projeto. Fiquem ligados para os próximos. Recado dado, bora ver o que esse povo tem para falar dos sinais. And how long have you been in South Africa?
Toda mi juventud. No, yo llegué a Sudáfrica en el 2015 o 2016. Creo que 2016, en febrero del 2016. Así que este febrero voy a tener 9 años de vivir en Sudáfrica.
Well, how do you evaluate, how do you understand the public transport in South Africa? How do you see it?
Yo lo veo de lejos,
Huh?
de lejos, from far, porque no puedo,
Yes.
pues no existe, creo, algo como conocemos como sistema público, no creo que exista. O sea, existen los taxis, que la mayoría de las personas lo utilizan, porque no existe otra forma no existe otra opción. O sea, existe este monopolio, ¿no?, de parte de los taxis que no se permite que hayan cambios. O sea, incluso hay lugares que no se puede ni siquiera utilizar Uber porque los taxis no permiten que el Uber vaya a esos determinados lugares. Así que me parece muy, muy precario, me parece que es muy excluyente el sistema de transporte en Sudáfrica. Es caro, además, comparado con los salarios que las personas tienen, y yo creo que es algo que se debería mejorar Si no hablas el idioma, además es difícil, así que como no hablo ningún idioma sudafricano, nunca he estado en un transporte público en Sudáfrica en estos 9 años.
Are the signs for the taxis?
Town. Local.
And what else? That's pretty much it.
There's a lot. And the other one, it's like this. So
what does it mean?
When you go to Mamelodi, yeah.
Mums,
yes.
But it just like that. You don't need.
I just
No, it's okay. Can you teach me one taxi sign besides this, that, Mamelodi, local? I want something different. What is this?
Station. If you're going to a mall.
Oh no, vem cá. Teach me one taxi sign besides this and that. This and that I know. Local.
Locally.
Besides that. This is station, Mamelodi.
Telepom.
What else?
Marabastad.
But how is the sign to Marabastad?
Marabastad, you must make as you go in the town. As you go in the Telepom, you make sure I'm going to town. Or Telepom. And as you go, town, you just face like that. Telepom, you make Tabang. I got for you. Good wife, my son. Tabang.
I get it.
Tabang.
Can you teach me a taxi sign besides from this and that and that?
I would not know, because I feel like I bought taxis, but all I did was this, and I don't think I was right in that way. And I sat in front, and apparently I was supposed to count the money if you sit in front, and I would just be like, why are you giving me money? So when I took public transport, I would never know the signs. I would always have someone saying, okay, you're catching this taxi, you're catching that taxi, this taxi is going to go away. But for the life of me, I was just like,
hey, there is a whole dynamic where people sit, they have different fun.
Yep. And I never knew it at all. I was just getting from point A to point B, that's it.
Hey, I love taxi. Never been, I never used it. But the concept, I love it.
Some of them do this for local.
I want juicy stuff.
There's not a lot of juicy stuff, right? It depends where you're coming from. But most of the time, if you're in the township, this is town, right? Or this town, and then this is local. You know, this means I'm just around the corner. I'm not going far away. And if your place is that side, and the road is moving this way, you could go that way, you know, and that would mean the person is gonna go to that area. But if you go this way, that would mean the person would go that way. But in different other hoods, they have different other signs. Like Cape Town, they have more signs, you know, they do different stuff with their hands. But for us, it's really like town, local, and that's it.
Can you teach me one taxi sign besides this and this?
Okay, well, for you, what is this?
Town.
And then
Local.
look. Now in Pretoria, when you are staying in Mabopane, ne, your locations, when they do this, it's a sign of it's a sign of people who are going to the station. They will do that. So you need to understand the lingo of each place, because if you don't know it, you are going to be in trouble. My friend, she was from Mabatu. She was not used to this, to Pretoria. Then she wanted a taxi. She didn't know how to. If you stop a taxi, you need to show by sign so that they can know that, yes, I'm going to pick that person up or not. So she didn't. She just thought everywhere you just do this. And she learned the hard way.
This is a place in Mamelodi. It's called Lusaka. So I think they were trying to do the African sign because Lusaka it's in Africa, ne? Is it in Africa?
Lusaka is in Congo.
Yeah, I think it's a city. Is it a city or a country?
It's a
I don't know,
city.
whatever.
It's a
So
city.
it's for a place in Mamelodi. It's Lusaka, and then this is.
She
after
said
the
one.
bridge.
I will have
Oh.
nothing left.
This is after the bridge. So normally
It's like just here.
Maravastad
I'm going just
or
here.
after a bridge. Yes, this is Maravastad. If you're going to Maravastad
From where though?
from Mamelodi or that side, anything that's Mamelodi
Or
related,
town?
this is Maravastad. Other places I don't know.
Can you teach me a taxi sign
No,
that it's not this and that?
sorry, I can't. I'm gonna speak a lot of cock now. I've seen a lot of signs. I don't know what it
Is
means.
there-
I've been in a taxi once, so
How was it?
it was cool. It was an experience. I liked it.
Would you recommend me to do it?
Before you go home, yes. Go with someone that knows. Don't be scared. Nothing's gonna happen.
But you were from KwaZulu Natal. You were not scared of anything. You had to do with hippos, crocodiles, hyenas. I don't know.
My biggest fear was the dog, because I was like,
the dog imagine. How are the signs for the taxis?
For the
Taxis.
taxis. Haven't done that in a while, but I know there's this.
What is this?
I think it normally people in the area know what it means, but it normally says I'm going to town or
But town is like
yeah, you
that.
see, but it depends where you are. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing. It depends. I can go to KZN, town is like this. And you're here in Pretoria, town is like this. So, diversity, right?
Hope Nadine, a taxi sign.
This is local.
This is local, yeah. Station, local station.
No, this is local in town.
Yeah, in town.
When you're in Sashangu, when you do this, it's local.
Yeah. Local, like this is a station. This is like a train station to the station, right?
Yeah,
So normally a train station is local.
and also the car you get into when you do this is it's a venture.
Yeah, like
Venture getting us cool. It's a venture.
it's still a venture, yeah.
Yeah, it's a venture. So
That
And some
Local.
people ask me, how come you never use the taxi? It's a mystery.
you haven't used it.
because you haven't met people who are like, hey, let's go wherever and use a taxi.
Girl,
No.
you gotta take a taxi at least to mainland.
That is my plan.
Yeah, take
But
one taxi to
I
mainland.
have 6 days. Let's face it.
Go to mainland.
Okay, but like, Fred, I'm out now. Like, I know this is local.
Yes, and then okay, the other signs
Oh,
are
there's this as well.
yes. So
What is this?
it's
there's
that-
different kinds of local.
I wanted to say, but that's also now when you start doing this, and so it depends on where you are going or where you at. So, for instance, if you do this is usually straight line. Like
Yes.
I want to go to wherever. It's a straight road where you're going. So it's normally if I do it here, I want this road, or I'm going to Mamelodi, I want a taxi that's going a straight line.
Straight line.
Right?
Yeah.
There's this one. This one.
Yeah.
I forgot where this one is. And then there's when you're in Mamelodi and you do this. So sometimes they'll say, oh, it means you're going straight on Solomon Mahlangu Drive, and then you're gonna turn into Pretoria East suburbs.
So then you don't have to get into the taxi and be like, I am going to.
Yes.
So
they
the
already
sign
know where
says-
you're going.
yeah.
They'll just ask which area
exactly.
in those
In the-
suburbs are you going to.
Yeah.
Eh? And yeah, the
There's a
other
lot.
ones-
Every area has its own specific.
Yes.
So for instance, I can't go into Joburg and do this.
Yeah.
I like
Because in Joburg it means something else.
Yes.
But this is always town. Everywhere
you go,
this is always town. I think even in the States.
Like,
I think in the States
taxi.
like taxi.
Town.
Can you teach me a taxi sign besides this and that? What is that?
Local.
But it depends. I've learned that this is local in Sishuvani. Sonshinguva. What is the name?
Soshanguve.
Soshanguve. Genau. Yes. Right? But this is local in Sonshanguve.
Mm-hmm. It's also local in Hammanskraal because Soshanguve, Hammanskraal, Mamelodi, Peli, it's like
Mamelodi too?
it's like your Mamelodi. I think it's like because it's like the Pretoria townships. Yeah.
I've been to Mom's.
Yeah.
Please.
Which did you use a taxi or were you driving?
No, I went with friends.
Okay.
So they took me.
Okay.
I have never used a taxi.
You have?
I have never used a taxi.
They use city golfs as taxis.
City golf.
You know city golf?
No.
Let me show you.
Show me.
A city golf as taxis. They use these cars as a taxi. And then Soshanguve, they use ventures as taxis. Let me show you a venture. Soshanguve, they use these things as taxis. And then, it works. And then, as long as it works, eh?
Exactly.
So, different townships use different cars for transport, for local transport.
I didn't know that.
So, Peli, they use Carabas. You know Carabas VW? Should I show you?
Yes.
Peli, they use this.
Okay.
As taxis.
Can you teach me a taxi sign besides this and that?
It depends. Like, for example, like when I was at Timbisa, by the time I was staying at Timbisa, like if you wanted to go like local, you don't point and you just So that was like it's local. You wanna go somewhere around.
But this is also local.
Yes. But it differs. Maybe it's local, but you're not going around here. You're not going around the area. Maybe you're going local in Central, for example.
So difficult, the taxi thing.
It's so difficult. That's why I don't use one.
What do you use?
Uber.
Really?
Yes, I Bolt, I Uber every day when I come to work and when I'm going back home.
Hey,
it's making my life easier, by the way. I don't have to get up early in the morning to go catch a taxi. And you're gonna find it cute.
You deserve better.
Obviously, I work hard enough. Why not?
Nah. The signs for the taxis.
I some of them, depending on where I am.
What is your favorite one?
There's so many. So that's why it's interesting, because there's so many different ones, and I live in an area where there's a key. So if you want to go to this place, you stand and you do this. Key West.
Besides town and local.
No, all local variants. I already have it, but no, it can be also the local. But which? Can you teach me one taxi sign besides this and that? Anything.
It's just the local.
What
local
else?
Song.
Give me the juicy stuff, Mzansi.
Oh, what else?
Mamelodi.
I don't know,
Mamelodi, and then there is the key. Key, I think it's station. Station. I love the taxi sign. Can you teach me a taxi sign besides this and that and Mamelodi? Another one.
Means you're going to a station. Yeah, okay.
Another one.
Another one. There's a place called Serope in the northwest, not too far from here, maybe an hour from here. Serope means thigh. So when you go there, you simply slap your thigh.
I love this one. Can you teach me a taxi sign besides this and that?
Okay, there's different because the signs, they differ according to the location. Now, when you go into Atteridgeville, you just, then you go into Mamelodi. Yes, you know it. Then
Can you teach me one taxi sign besides this and that?
Uptown. This is okay. So this, right? So this is Everton. So this is Everton. Everton is a place in the Val. I'm from the Val Vereniging. Everton. So if you're taking a local taxi, whether you're from Sebokeng, Sharpeville, and you want to go to Everton, you do this, and then you'll get a taxi to Everton. It's a township in Val.
Can you teach me a taxi sign besides this and that?
A text.
Taxi. Sign.
A taxi sign.
Town.
I actually don't know taxi signs because I've never ridden in a taxi before. Apparently it's like such an experience. I had a friend that used to travel a lot because she lived with her parents, I think closer to Mamelodi. So she took the taxi quite a bit. And she just said like, she's been in the front. And I've heard about a little bit about like where you sit in the taxi, sort of like your responsibility in the taxi. Like in the front, you sort of like help with the money and the, right? But this is what I hear from other people. I've never been in a taxi myself before.
I'm trying to take a taxi. I only have like 5 days, but it's my plan to record. Yes.
Go for it. That'll be a cultural thing for some Brazilians to see. Hey, it's gonna be interesting.
You have no idea. People don't know how to explain the text. I said, so besides this and this, and this, como é que é? This means no. But it means
but also, actually, you know what? I do know some things. So, when you grow up in certain areas, certain signs maybe mean certain destinations. So, if somebody makes like an ocean signal, it means they want to go to Durban. At least that's what it was like when I was young. I don't know if anything has changed. But
no, yes, there is.
So when you go back in your mind, you can remember things.
There was a
great. It's language.
It's great.
Language.
It's and people complain that I didn't learn any South African language. What? I was trying to learn the culture. Just a sec.
I think the culture is a language on its own.
Exactly.
Yeah.